Welcome back. Happy Friday. I'm Matt and this is James, and this is movie news.
Yeah, feels like we haven't filmed in a while.
Yeah, I've been out of town.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on. A lot of things happening in the movie world.
Yeah,
It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, a lot of it I feel like is revolved around Project Hail Mary, which we'll talk about a little more. But
yeah, I've seen a lot.
it's like it's breaking records with like box office numbers and stuff like
The
that.
ad, there's been a lot of promotional stuff for it.
Their marketing's been really good,
Mm-hmm.
and I did watch it opening day, and it's really good. Like
Okay.
it's really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I didn't know anything about it going into it. I didn't watch any trailers, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Just went and watched it, and it did not like disappoint. I didn't really have any expectations, so
Okay.
but it was really good. The only thing I knew about it was that Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, the guys that directed Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, the Lego Movie, 21 and 22 Jump Street, had directed it, and I was like, they haven't missed yet, so
Yeah.
I don't think they will with this.
Okay.
And they didn't.
Okay. Well, I'll have to go watch it so we can do an episode on it. All right. So what else have you watched?
I also watched. I've watched Invincible. I have not watched Daredevil yet, but I've seen some people like complaining about the new Invincible season.
Okay.
The only like issue I have with it is that it's kind of dragging this one part of the story towards the end of the season, and I just want it now.
Okay.
And that's like kind of my only issue with it. But it's good so far. We're already at episode 4, so like halfway through. So far it's good. It's nothing like super insane has happened yet.
Okay.
But it's good. I watched The Incredibles. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Brad Bird, pretty good to. He's a good director. Like The Iron Giant's really good, but The Incredibles,
I love The Iron Giant.
The Incredibles, and The Iron Giant are like his big two. I wasn't really a big fan of The Incredibles 2.
No.
Ratatouille. He also did Ghost Protocol. And Tomorrowland, which kind of
I keep seeing that on.
I saw it in theaters when it came out.
Yeah, we watched it together. I keep seeing it on a streaming service, and I knew I didn't like the movie that well, but I don't remember anything from it. So I think I've been wanting to watch it. I think I put it on my watch list on one of the streaming services.
I remember to me, it felt like the Disney version of Jupiter Ascending.
Mm-hmm.
And Jupiter Ascending wasn't great.
No, it wasn't a good movie either. No, not at all.
And then I watched One Battle After Another.
Now, after you finished it, what did you think?
That was great.
It deserved a lot of the awards that they won, right?
I did think Sinners. I don't know. Sinners, I think, was better, but like, just thinking about One Battle after I watched it, I think One Battle has more rewatchability. Like I feel like I could watch it 2 days, or I could watch One Battle back to back. And Lieutenant Lockjaw.
Oh yeah.
He is a character.
Yeah.
And that ending scene was really funny. It did feel weird to let him live. Because he flips the car, and then you see him walking on the road, like all jagged.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next time you see him after that is that scene.
Yeah.
So it's like, why
drag it out?
Yeah, it's like, why do the bait and switch? But I feel like that's just a Paul Thomas Anderson thing.
Mm-hmm. Because I think the last time we filmed, we were talking about the Oscars. And then you said something about the whole room and then the smoke and stuff, and I was like, just wait. And then it was like a parody of that, which I thought was very interesting. And yeah, I think it was a little dragged out, but I was okay with it.
But it was worth it. Got a good laugh out of me.
Yeah, the movie is really, really good. I do think I enjoy Sinners better, just because I like the period piece type stuff. And
that's a hard question, though. I do think, because I've seen a lot of people say that Sinners and overall, like Timothy Chalamet, that people in the next few years are gonna think that like those two were so like comparable that it's like a shame that both of them couldn't win.
But there was a tie at the Oscars. There was one tie.
Yeah.
So
that'd have been really funny if it was the Best Picture had a tie. I don't think that. I think people would be very upset.
Yeah.
But I feel like this year, if that had happened with Sinners in one battle, I feel like people wouldn't be upset with that.
No.
I feel like they should be like, oh, there should be a winner, but like the fact that like those two were good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I watched Project Hail Mary.
Okay. So I was out of town, so I didn't really watch a whole lot, but I did watch The Ringer.
I saw that. Yeah.
And The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight I just kind of put on. And then we watched every episode of the HBO series Neighbors.
How was that? Oh wow.
That show is like, it's so weird that like people like that actually exist. Did you watch any of it?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh!
I do have a thing, some news about Neighbors though.
Okay, because it is hilarious, and it doesn't warn you on certain things. Like the I wasn't expecting the level of nudity that's there, but there's a lot of it. Okay. Especially the most recent episode that came out because I think it comes out weekly, and the most recent episode came out on like Friday or Saturday or something.
I didn't know it was still coming out. I thought they just released that show.
Yeah, I thought so too. But no, that one was so weird. Like, it's just strange to see how like that there are people like that. And what I liked about it was each episode got better. The first episode I was like, okay, like this is funny, but like you kind of take a side on like who is in the right and who's in the wrong. And then like the next episode, it gets like comical and stuff like that because it just like it's outlandish and it gets really ridiculous. But it's funny. One of the episodes deals with like a crazy cat lady and like another person that like does not want these cats near his house, and they end up on Judge Judy, and so we had to watch the clip of the Judge Judy episode that they were on, and the cat lady got demolished on it, and then the most recent episode, there was one person that was like trying to be a musician, and she was like a rapper, and so we looked up the song that she was singing and the music video, and it is ridiculous. Like, it is just it's just really weird, but overall it's a good show. I think it's hilarious and you should watch it. I did watch Daredevil, the first episode. It's okay.
My friend told me that it was better than all of season 1. But not a lot happens.
No, not much happens, but the fight scenes are really good. The black and then the double D's on his chest, very, very good. Like, it looks so cool. And you're right, not a lot happens. It's you could definitely tell it's the first episode of a season. It's just setting stuff up. There is a lot of references to stuff. Matthew Lillard's character, I think, will be very interesting this season, and I think he will be kind of entangled in a couple of different things. My prediction is that he's the one that is behind Foggy's death, which I think is faked, and it's really good. Like obviously, like the parallels between Daredevil and Kingpin are very similar, but very, very different as well. But the fight scenes are brutal. They did not shy away from blood, which was nice for the Daredevil character. yeah, and I think there's another character that's going to turn into something that will be very, very interesting to see from the last season.
Mhm.
So I'm excited for it. Yeah.
So going on to box office numbers, Project Hail Mary is at number 1, and it absolutely smashed everything in the box office.
When did it come out?
Last weekend.
Okay, so Friday.
It domestically 80.5 million, and in total about 200.
That's total. That's just not opening weekend.
Opening weekend was about, actually, well, yeah, this is opening weekend. So yeah, the 200 million opening weekend.
Nice. Okay.
And then number 2 is at 11 million.
Oh,
Big drastic change, which is Hoppers, and in total about 240 million.
okay.
I've seen that people are saying like Disney has not won a Best Animated Picture in a while, and that this is their like they're going for the win.
Hoppers will be okay.
Yeah. Reminders of Him, 8 million, and a total 54. Next we have Ready or Not 2, 6 million, and a total 14. And then we have Goat. This has been in theaters for a while. 3 million and a total 175. Scream 7, 2.5, and a total 195. Then we have Undertone, 1.2, and total 1.2. And Wuthering Heights, about 500,000.
Mm-hmm.
And in total, 235 million. And then last we have Avatar Fire and Ash.
Still?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But only 300,000.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's still a decent amount.
Yeah, and then in total, like 80 billion.
Yeah, jeez. Okay. Yeah, I figured Wuthering Heights would be a very niche audience. Since the movie came out, I realized that it is a book, and there was an original movie. And so, based off of like the trailer that we've seen, like I definitely felt like this was going to be like one of those niche audiences, kind of like the Smashing Machine was. So I didn't think it was going to do that great, but I mean, I feel like the cast will help make that a good movie. I feel like it'll definitely make more when it hits streaming.
Yeah. So the first piece of news that I have is pretty sad, but Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris passed away.
Yeah, I was out of left field.
Yeah.
Was not expecting it whatsoever. Obviously, I know he's older, but because of the lore around Chuck Norris,
Yeah.
you kind of don't expect it to happen.
I've been seeing a lot of Chuck Norris didn't die. He just decided it was his time to go. Yeah.
What's your favorite Chuck Norris project?
That's a hard question.
Mine is definitely Walker, Texas Ranger. I used to watch that show. Obviously, by the time I watched it, it was a bunch of reruns, so I was able to watch multiple episodes in a row. But man, Walker, Texas Ranger, such a good show. Such a good show. And then, obviously, like some of his movies, obviously, with the stuff he did with Bruce Lee, amazing. Amazing.
I am glad that he got to include a Chuck Norris joke in Expendables, where he was like, yeah, I got bit by a king cobra. After 5 excruciating days, the snake died.
Yeah, it is very strange that he's gone. I mean, he hasn't really been in the limelight in a long time.
He's still like...
he did like that Bowflex, I think, commercial or some workout commercial.
He was still doing like combat training stuff and was still like sparring.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, he was still kicking. Literally,
yeah.
Like I saw videos of him kicking not that long ago, and he was like, it still sounds like gunshots of him hitting pads.
Yeah, it was very out of left field when I saw that, and then, yeah, it was strange. Okay, now onto the other big piece of news. We finally got the Spider-Man trailer. I watched it. You watched it. Obviously, editing is not close to being done, so everything kind of looked a little wonky. You said it looked like AI.
The whole thing, I don't know the whole thing just felt like a Sora video,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just like riddled with green screens. There's you don't really see people walking around in New York, like in the shots on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna say like it to me. It looks like how the real world in Deadpool and Wolverine looked,
Okay. Yeah.
and it looked horrible in Deadpool Wolverine. So I hope that it's just like a CG thing that because they're not done with the CGI, and I hope that we'll see where it goes in the future.
I'm excited for all the story that's going to be in it.
It does look like a fun movie. I'm still gonna go watch it, but it doesn't look. It looks like a fan made project. Like there's one shot, like when it's showing like the comic book comparisons.
Mm-hmm.
There's one shot where it looks exactly like Spider-Man Lotus, like that fan made movie.
Yeah.
And
what do you think about Peter getting organic webbing?
I think it'll be really cool to see Man Spider.
Yeah, I hope we get Man Spider. If not in this one, the next one. And I think it'll be interesting to see.
I've seen some theories that Peter's gonna die, and the symbiote is gonna revive him. Like he's gonna be in the ground, and then the symbiote is gonna revive him in Secret Wars.
Interesting. That'll be weird. Okay. Scorpion looks good.
The tail looks weird, but it makes sense that it's kind of like a Doc Ock arm.
Yeah.
Big fan of Scorpion, and I'm big fan of, I don't remember his name, but the guy that's playing him, I really liked him as Nacho in Better Call Saul. And I like him as an actor, so really excited to see him be Matt Gargan.
Yeah. I'm also interested to see this the dynamic between Ned, MJ, and Peter.
Yeah.
With Peter knowing what's going on, and then them are just because I saw something after I watched it, and I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Where everybody forgot who Peter Parker was, but now nobody forgot who Spider-Man was. So they're like, why doesn't he talk to us anymore? Like Spider-Man, and then you see the shot of MJ's apartment where she has that whole board full of Spider-Man stuff, and I'm interested to see how that plays out. I've also seen some theories that once Ned figures out what happened, he's going to turn into the Hobgoblin. He's just going to get mad and at Peter for everything that happened. He's going to turn into the Hobgoblin. I want to know who MJ's boyfriend is. I don't know. I didn't look and see who that person is playing, but it would be cool if it's Harry. And then that'll be a weird dynamic. But it's almost parallel to Tobey's Spider-Man, like Spider-Man 2.
I have seen a theory that he is like evolving to organic webbing because of the interaction that he had with Tobey. That his like his genes are like copying his.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
Yeah,
it's like the last hug that they shared is what changes them. You know, like it's weird. I don't know if I like that, but I could see Tom's Peter, try to figure out a way to talk to Tobey because he knows that Tobey has the organic webbing, and he might need to know.
I'd be okay with that because I'd want to see Tobey back.
Yeah, if it's just like a simple cameo, I'm cool with that. I also seen that a lot of people have not watched She-Hulk.
I haven't.
So the whole Bruce Banner thing was weird to them because you see everybody's like, "What is that thing?" And that's what keeps him from being Smart Hulk. So, but I'm pretty sure he does revert back to like the Rage Hulk, which would be cool because I prefer that over
Smart Hulk.
Yeah, I don't care for Smart Hulk at all because I think the CGI of it just looks weird to me. So hopefully that's still the case, and we get the Hulk running through New York. I also saw somebody was talking about, or the comic recreation of him carrying somebody while swinging is during the Thunderbolts time frame, which I don't think is the case because
I wonder if they're gonna address that because they're doing a montage like over time.
Oh yeah.
So I wonder if we're gonna see that. Wait. Also, in Daredevil, did they mention any of the events that happened in Thunderbolts?
Somebody gets a phone call from Miss DeFontaine. That's about it.
Okay. Is Daredevil before Thunderbolts?
It's after.
Yeah, and no one would.
Well, it makes it difficult because of Sony not wanting, certain characters in Marvel projects like Kingpin.
Like Kingpin can't be in a movie.
Yeah, which kind of defeats some purposes of because most stuff happens in the MCU in New York. So if Kingpin is the mayor of New York,
he would be.
Like obviously we should at least get some news stuff, which I got, to be honest, I fell asleep during the first one or the first episode just because I was tired. But there should be at least something, that ties everything together and not just keep it completely separate. Because the stuff that happened in Thunderbolts was a major event, and everybody, like, at least when it was happening, I thought everybody was dying. And then obviously people come back from the void, but still.
Yeah, if I were to live in the Marvel universe, I am moving the furthest away from New York.
Let's go live in Kansas.
Yeah. I'm no, like there's, why would you do that?
Yeah, the amount of stuff that has happened. I mean,
after the first Avengers incident, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Maybe I'll give it another chance. I'll give it another chance, and then the second incident, I'll be done.
I think I'd call it an alien invasion. And then
I guess it would depend on, like, you see if they were like in Spider-Man Homecoming, you saw all the wreckage and stuff. I wouldn't want to deal with that, seeing all that all the time. So yeah, I'd probably dip out too, honestly.
Yeah, I'd call it a day.
Yeah, just go move somewhere else. Find a remote job somewhere.
Yeah. So, are you next or am I?
You.
Oh, I'm next. So, okay. Here's my news about neighbors.
Okay.
Alan Richardson got into an incident with his neighbor.
Yes.
And he had like a GoPro or something on his chest. And he released the video of his perspective. And man, that neighbor really deserved to get his head punched.
Yeah. So I saw that Alan was going like 21 miles an hour. And obviously I don't know what the speed limit is in the neighborhood.
Whatever neighborhood they live in.
Some people, and I've seen it in y'all's neighborhood, where people get upset if you're going the speed limit. Like they expect you to go 5 miles an hour. So yes, there are people like that. And you should never, ever step in front of a moving motorcycle.
Apparently he did it the day before, but he didn't like step out. He just like yelled at him. And then he jumped out in front, not jumped out, but he like went in front of his bike. Yeah. He flipped over the bike. And then he kept trying to leave, and the guy was like, no.
Yeah. Like, and then Alan Richardson definitely did like good job trying to de-escalate the situation before everything got where it went. And then the neighbor was just not having it. So yeah, in my opinion, I think he deserved what he got. I
did see something about like a guy that had worked with that guy, or like it was another neighbor said that that guy is a douche.
Maybe we'll see him on the next maybe another season of Neighbors.
Yeah, maybe we'll see something about that in Reacher. I haven't watched Reacher, but I also did. So Alan Richardson also will not be charged for it, and I have been seeing people are saying that he should sue TMZ because they were just like
slandering him.
Yeah. But like, wow.
I think everybody should just move on.
Yeah.
Let it be. The dude got his punishment, and let's leave it at that.
Also, I don't know what type of person you are to see a giant, like a 6'3", juiced up dude, and you're yelling at him to hit you.
Mm-hmm. And then you find out he's Reacher. Like, come on.
You're yelling at him to hit you.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, again,
and then you get surprised when he hits you.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that there are people in this world that act like that. But yeah, it's wild. All right, so most of my news, honestly, is trailers and teasers and release dates and stuff like that. So we got the first teaser for the Yellowstone series, Beth and Rip. Don't know what it's called, but they're a spinoff series. I watched the teaser. I was never a fan of Beth. I found her very, very annoying. But Rip was probably my second favorite character of Yellowstone, because he just no BS, did not care kind of attitude. And then the way he like interacted with her was just like he didn't take her BS at all, which was nice. But this teaser was very much like a Bond, like a cowboy Bonnie and Clyde type of thing, but they're good guys. Mm-hmm. So like there's one shot that I immediately think of when I think about the teaser. It's like them two walking slow motion away from like a warehouse barn type thing, and it's on fire. So I don't know how this show is going to be. I watched the first episode of Marshals and I was not hooked on it immediately, and we haven't watched it since. I do want to finish it, but with Marshals, it just feels like two separate shows in one. Like you got the ABC type cop show, and then you get the Yellowstone stuff, and it's just mixed together. And I think like the camera stuff is weird, but we'll see how this one goes. I will try to watch the rest of Marshals, and I will watch the Beth and Rip series. So we'll see.
So I have apparently the movie coming out, They Will Kill You, starring Zazie Beetz. Mm-hmm. Critics are saying that it's already a cult classic.
Really?
Yeah.
I did, right before we started filming, I did see a small clip.
I've seen I'll see on Instagram, I'll see like part of the trailer. Mm-hmm. And I think I've seen like the first probably 3 seconds. I'm like, okay, I don't want to watch the trailer. I don't want to watch it. I'm gonna wait till the movie comes out. Hear if it is actually as good as the critics are saying, and then I'll go watch it.
Yeah, I think there will be a lot of jump scares in this one.
Yeah.
And I do think it will be scary. So I think that's a good starting off point to watch it. I don't know if I want to watch it in theaters, but the clip I did see earlier, I was like, okay, this looks scary. I can get behind this. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm. I have a few like just kind of like random ones, like about kind of like what actors are saying about like the film industry. Vince Vaughn said late night shows stopped being funny and they feel like a class that he doesn't want to take. We also have our first look at Snape in the new Harry Potter show.
Did you watch the trailer?
I saw a 1 second little bit of it.
Okay. So
and then I swept away.
I did have that. I did watch the trailer. I'm excited that it's coming sooner than I expected. I thought it was going to be sometime in 2027, but it's actually Christmas this year, which I think, in my opinion, the Harry Potter series should be released during Christmas time. Because they were releasing around Thanksgiving. The movies were releasing around Thanksgiving, and they moved it to summer because summer makes more sense for movie releases. But I think that it should be a Christmas release time frame. Mm-hmm. The trailer did show a lot. So we got the look of pretty much everybody: Hermione, Ron, Harry, Dumbledore, Snape. Everybody, I think, looks really good so far. I'm excited to see how Dumbledore is. But like they showed a lot. They showed a lot of like how Hogwarts is. I do think it'll be it seems like there's going to be a lot of more class time than the movies are, which will be nice. Also, the movie is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. The show will be
Philosopher.
the Philosopher's Stone, which I think is a nice touch because most of the books I see are Philosopher's Stone. It's not Sorcerer's Stone. I don't know the.
I think it's Sorcerer's Stone is the American version, and then everywhere else it's the Philosopher's.
Okay,
It might be the other way around, but
yeah, because I never really understood that, and I never bothered to look it up. So let us know what it is because I probably won't look it up. And that's not a big thing that I necessarily care about, but yeah.
So I got this really quick one, and then you want to go into our intermission. Yeah. Stephen Colbert is set to write a Lord of the Rings sequel, set 14 years after Frodo's death.
Okay, yeah, I did see that. He is a major Lord of the Rings fan.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, there was he was interviewing somebody else, and they were like geeking out about Lord of the Rings. And it was like, who is a bigger Lord of the Rings nerd? They were both pretty up there. I can't remember who it was. Who was he interviewing? I don't remember, but I was like, wow, very nerdy. I don't like Lord of the Rings at all.
Yeah, I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fella.
They're too long and too boring to me. Obviously, that's going to cause some issues between some people, but I just don't care for it at all.
Yeah, I mean, filmmaking-wise, like, they were incredible. Peter Jackson did awesome. But as, like, an audience member, I'm just not, like, a fan.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our intermission. Our Rotten Tomato meter kernels thing.
Okay, you can go first.
A mobster takes an extremely foolish mistake of killing blank. So the hitman sets out to get his revenge.
Mobster makes a mistake by killing somebody. Hitman. I've never seen that movie.
If I include any of this, you'll just get it. So
include one of them.
A mobster takes an extremely foolish mistake of killing a retired blank. So the hitman sets out to get his revenge.
This is a Jason Statham movie? No. That sounds like a Jason Statham movie. John Wick?
Yeah.
Okay.
It dog.
It's the dog?
A retired assassin's dog.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh. Forgot we can't see the meter. Okay. Let's go with this one. In a last-ditch effort to save their jobs, bumbling... Can't say it. Try to solve a crime before the rivals and local municipal police.
Huh?
In the last-ditch effort to try to save their jobs, bumbling state troopers.
Super troopers.
Yeah.
Okay.
A wisecracking but disfigured fella whose body can repair itself goes after the bad guy who tortured him.
RoboCop. Oh. These are hard. Say it again.
I had to cut out a lot of this one.
Okay.
A wisecracking but disfigured superhero whose body can heal itself from any injury goes after the bad guy who tortured him.
The Crow.
No.
Oh.
Goes after the bad guy that tortured him.
X-Men Origins Wolverine.
No, but you're close. A character that's in that movie is this movie. That's his own standalone movie. Who else? What horrible character? Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking Gambit, and I was like, Gambit doesn't have his own movie.
Almost did.
Almost, yeah.
Almost.
Okay, so I'm gonna say we got
John Wick,
Deadpool, and Super Troopers. John Wick's number one.
Mm-hmm.
Deadpool, Super Troopers.
Yeah.
John Wick's a 68.
Higher.
78.
Higher.
88.
86.
86.
Audience score 81.
Okay. Deadpool 68.
Higher.
75.
Higher.
82.
85.
Okay.
Audience score 90.
Super Troopers 30.
A little bit higher. Not
31.
much.
32. 35. 38.
36.
Oh my god. Jesus.
But
Okay.
audience score 90.
At least I got in range.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a good movie.
What, Super Trooper?
Mm-hmm.
I like Super Troopers.
It's funny.
They're making a third one.
They are. All right. A shy woman is imbued with a certain animal-linked superpowers, which she uses to foil the nefarious plot of the corporation that once employed her. It's like the animal.
Animal. This is a superhero movie?
Yes.
Is this Catwoman?
Yes, it is. With Halle Berry. All right. After. Okay.
I'm going to guess that Catwoman is the lowest score.
You would be surprised. But probably not, actually, after I read this one. After entering an alternate dimension, ordinary humans gain powers, and they must defeat a powerful villain who wants to destroy Earth. And you need to get the specific one.
He-Man.
Huh?
He-Man?
No.
Is this
It's another superhero movie.
like Marvel, DC's?
Marvel. I'll give you that. I'll give you Marvel.
And they go to another dimension and get superpowers. And this is Fan Four Stick.
It is Fan Four Stick. Wall Street investors bet big on the implosion of the American economy, and they reap the rewards when the market tanks.
This is going to be number one, and this is Big Short.
It is. Good job. Okay, so you said The Big Short's number one.
Yeah, The Big Short is really funny. Like when I watched it, that scene where Ryan Gosling's just talking, and he goes, "It feels like you're in a class for a second," and he goes, "This is boring. Let's have Margot Robbie in a bathtub explain it." And then she's just sitting there, and then just explain it, and then it just cuts away, and like they don't really do anything crazy like that again. But it's so funny.
That's
weird. So Big Short,
Fan Four Stick, and Catwoman.
Oh wow. I feel like Fan Four Stick's higher.
No.
Catwoman's higher.
No.
They're the same.
They're the same.
So Big Short, 86.
A little bit higher.
88.
89.
89.
Audience score of 88.
Okay. These are 14.
Lower.
10.
Lower.
5.
9.
Wow.
With both have an 18 audience score. Makes sense.
One thing that I heard that kind of throws me off if I see Fan Four Stick is Miles Teller. There were so many issues with this movie, and he was just done with it. So when they did reshoots, he had like a little bit of facial hair, and they told him asked him to shave it, and he was like, "This movie is pointless." No. So you'll see in random scenes he just has facial hair, and then it just goes away.
Okay. I think I've only seen it twice, so I don't.
It's twice too many.
Actually, I seen it one time fully, and then I tried watching it again, and I couldn't finish it.
You know, I never thought the movie had a bad tone. For Fantastic Four, it did, but like as a movie, I didn't think the tone was awful. It's still reminiscent of like Chronicle, but yeah, big ol' miss.
Yeah, I did forget. I did start watching the Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Yeah, not a fan at all. Like there's too much going on. There's too much going on.
I thought the 4 people was like, oh well, you can't really like interact individually with any of these people because it's what is the word I'm looking for?
Crowded?
It's like a term for movies that have like a big cast, like a lot of people. Ensemble. It's like an ensemble movie. But when you add 4 more people, wow.
Yeah. So when we watched the trailer for the first time, we both said that it gave away the entire plot of the movie, right? So I got about halfway through. I will probably finish it. But there's one scene that was in the trailer that didn't make it into the film that I was actually upset because I thought it was the funniest part of the entire trailer. And it's the part where they're trying to open like the bookcase
And
and
it says "Open Sesame."
yeah, and then him and what's his face?
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, they had like this little spat against each other. Took that out. So it's not in there. And I was disappointed because I was like, that was actually really funny, in my opinion. And it's not in there. And yeah, from what I've seen, it's not a good movie. But I will try to finish it.
There was, I did see like, I didn't watch the full trailer for Project Hail Mary or any of them, but I did see, I was scrolling and then like it started playing and all I heard was something about Neil Armstrong and it wasn't in the movie. But I remember I told my friend, I was like, it's funny that Ryan Gosling he mentions or makes fun of something about like Neil Armstrong.
Mm-hmm.
When in 2017, Damien Chazelle directed First Man and Ryan Gosling plays Neil Armstrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's kind of funny.
Okay. I saw that we got the title for the Punisher TV special called One Last Kill, and it will release May 12th, which makes me think that
it could be him.
It could be him, and we're not going to see him anywhere else. So we'll see how that happens. I do enjoy John Bernthal's Punisher character, and I'm excited to see how he is in Spider-Man because I think it's not. What I hope that they don't do is change him at all. I hope they keep him to where how he was in the Daredevil show, and then the Punisher show. Just keep him just badass. So, but I will say I think the dynamic between Punisher and Spider-Man will be funny.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
So I have Gillian Anderson says that the plot script for Ryan Coogler's X-Files is really good. He said, have an open mind and give it a chance because it's going to be really cool.
Okay.
So.
Nice. All right. I have one more thing, and I hope you have one more thing too, or at least a couple other things, because I don't want to end on this one. But we got the first trailer for the live action Moana series, or trailer.
I was gonna say, yeah, I have a.
Did you watch it?
No, but I did see the first look at Dwayne Johnson.
It is a shot-for-shot recreation of the Moana movie, which is something obvious. Like they're doing this for money. Like this is a money grab type thing. They did it with Stitch. They did it with How to Train Your Dragon. They're going to continue doing it. They did it with Snow White, Little Mermaid, all those. So, but the bodysuit that The Rock is in looks horrible.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Because The Rock's face does not match how big the bodysuit is. He's very slim down in his face and just doesn't look the part.
It makes sense that he's Maui because he played.
It does.
But you know who I would have really liked to be Maui? The guy that played the foster dad in the Shazam movies.
Oh yeah,
I think he would have done really good.
That would have been a really good casting.
Because I think he would have been like really kind of fatherly towards the end of like Moana. I guess.
I just don't think that The Rock would allow anybody else to play him, because I've seen, especially recently, a lot of videos of The Rock kind of granting. I don't know if they're Make-A-Wish, but granting wishes or something like that, where he's going to talk to people, like kids that have cancer and they're in the hospital, stuff like that. And the reason that they know him is from Moana, and so he like sings to them and stuff like that. I saw him, they had lost their daughter and they wanted to start like a foundation for her, and so The Rock went and met with the parents and stuff like that, and it was very touching, and gave them a check for the foundation to start, and it's all because of Moana. So The Rock would not have let anybody else play Maui besides him, because he feels a connection for it, which is understandable because it is his Polynesian culture, and that is nice to have. I don't think we need this live action movie. But obviously there are going to be people that are going to watch it,
Mm.
and so good for them. But I will not.
Yeah. One of my friends was supposed to go film, be one of the key grips for that movie. Kind of sucks that he couldn't go, but
It's funny that was shot in New Zealand, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to go live there for 6 months.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah, I wouldn't have
kinda
mind
like-
living there for 6 months.
yeah.
If it was in Hawaii, I would not have done it.
Well, because they filmed a portion in New Zealand and a portion in Hawaii,
Mhm.
and he would have been on all of the New Zealand stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
so I have Ryan Gosling says Hollywood should stop asking fans to support cinemas and make movies that make them want to go. So his official quote was, "It's not fans' jobs to keep theaters open. It's our jobs to make things worth coming out."
That's true. Because I don't want to, especially with how expensive movies are these days. Like when we go, it's $80.
Yeah. There's a scene in, I will say, there's a scene in Project Hail Mary that's not in the book. And if you've seen the movie, you immediately know what it is because everyone talks about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it is my favorite scene because the whole movie is just about like humanity. And the fact that this was like the most human moment offset, unrelated to it, that ended up going into the movie just makes it that much better because the whole thing is about like how, like kind of, not the whole thing, but like the portion of the movie is about like how precious humanity is. And the most human scene that was added just makes it the best scene. And yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I also have, I had something here. Tarantino will write and direct a gangster series starring Sylvester Stallone.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that.
I just want to see his last movie.
Yeah.
He's doing a theater thing. He's doing, I mean,
It's like
good
he's
for him.
procrastinating.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't want to end it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to end it. That or he can't get anybody to buy his movie. Which both could be plausible.
So this is the last thing I have. Michael B. Jordan is set to star in the Miami Vice remake.
Mm-hmm.
But after signing his contract, he's now asking for more money. Originally, he signed on for $5 million. And then I guess this was right after the Oscars. He's asking for 18.
He said, "I won Best Actor at the Oscars. I deserve more money." That's funny.
Yeah, which I guess it's fair. I mean,
it doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah.
If he says no and he's like, "All right, I'm leaving," then yeah, that's kind of, yeah. But if he's like, if he thinks he deserves more and they're willing to give it to him, good for him. Because what if they were willing to give him, 22, but they landed on 5? They're like, let's just see if we can do this first, and he willingly accepts it.
Yeah,
it never hurts to ask.
So that was my last piece of news, but this one is just like a little funny thing about the Oscars that had happened. So apparently, when Robert Pattinson and Zendaya went out on stage at the Oscars, just as they're walking out, or just before, Zendaya said, "The vein on your forehead is really popping out right now." And then he said, "What?" And then halfway through that, they were like, "Go, go, 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 go." I don't know. I just imagine like standing there backstage, man, that's like really like protruding. And he's like, "What?" And then all of a sudden they're just like pushing him out on stage.
Yeah, no time to fix it.
Yeah.
He does have that vein in the
forehead.
Like there's no getting around that. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm sure 90% of people don't even notice.
Yeah.
That's fine. He's Batman.
Yeah, he's Batman. He can kind of do what he wants.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of have another one that Tom Holland said. Tom Holland said, when him and Zendaya have kids, we will never see him again.
Oh.
He is retiring and he's done.
Okay. I did see everybody was like talking about, or the hairdresser for Zendaya said that everybody had missed the wedding, so they're married allegedly. I don't know if that's true or not, but
it makes sense for them to do that. They're really, really private.
yes, yeah, and then there's nothing wrong with being private. If like that part of them should stay private. So yeah.
You got anything else? So you can join us for Tuesday's episode.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that will be yet, but you can join us for Tuesday's episode, and you can see our other social medias, our letterbox, other listening platforms at the top of the description. And next Friday will be movie news, and Rocky Hate Mark.